Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hi if you're new here. Today I am playing with some pretty pieces from Colorcast Design along with some fun from my stash. So I am using the Simple Stories Feelin' Frosty collection for this layout. Now, technically my girls are inside and just being goofy, but it is winter pictures and they have their reindeer glasses on. So I figured I would scrap them. I am also using day 12, I think, of sketches. Day 16. I am behind. I'm trying to get all of them done. I don't know if I will. I know I've missed multiple days already, but I'm still attempting to go back and do those as well. But we'll see if I get there. I pulled out my little basket that has all of my little ribbons and frazzles from other things. So here I grabbed my 6x8 paper pad and I'm pulling out some pieces to back my photos. I had a problem trying to figure out which ones I actually wanted to use because I love so many of the patterns. But I went ahead and just pulled out 3 and I'm going to cut these down because I'm of course going to go back in and grab something else. But right now I'm going to work with these 3. So, because that one right there has all 4 of those. So I'm going to cut them apart and I am going to add those to the back. So maybe I don't grab anything else out. For some reason I was thinking I went and grabbed another cut apart out. But I'm going to go ahead and make my layers and sit them down and then move on to the next one. I don't make them exactly the same. I use different papers. I'm okay with that. Used to, I probably wouldn't have been. But I like the different patterns and stuff that go together. So, and I like the fact that there was a big old polka dot tone on tone. That was, my background. I love that. Big polka dot fan. So, I went ahead and did the layers. I'm going to go ahead and tape them down. I stick really close to this sketch this time. Yeah, I don't leave much out. I kind of change a few of the little things up, but I don't stray too far from this sketch. So, of course, I'm going to go in and rough everything up with my fingernails and then move on to the next one. I actually had an issue being able to find like my 3D foam while I was making this video because I wanted to pop my photos up. I do not do that, but I found it after I had filmed everything. So, go figure. I had little pieces, but I couldn't find my large pieces to do my photos. So I think that means that it's time to clean my craft room. I'll get to that sometime, after I'm done creating. But here I'm trying to find some things to go down the center of the page like it showed on the sketch. And I went ahead and grabbed the scallop sticker piece there, the border off the 12x12 sticker sheet. And I went ahead and added that. I chopped the ends off just so it would be a little shorter. And I went ahead and grabbed the one with the little, that one. I don't even know what you call it. I always mess up with that. But it's always got those cute little balls on it that hang. So I'm going to use that on, with this part down the center. I went ahead and grabbed one of the washi tapes as well. I grabbed the piece of paper out of the Colorcast Design package because it was heavy duty enough for me to go ahead and rip those off at a straight edge. And then I'm going to glue this piece down. Now I have to admit I didn't put enough on, I don't think, in the beginning, and I'm gluing it to washi tape, which is a really slick surface. So I have to go back and glue it sometimes, and eventually it does stick, but it did not want to stick to that washi tape. I kind of wish I would have sewn it down or something, but it does stick eventually, but you'll see me add more glue to it later. Yeah, I don't think I'll put washi tape, under my ribbon and stuff again unless I'm going to sew it. And of course, I had to use that cute moose. And of course, I'm going back looking for other moose within the collection as well. And there I went and put my title up. This comes from this month's release. It says this right here. And that's what I'm using as my title. I'll pull out some other pieces from December's release with Colorcast, and I will use some of those as well. It's some hearts and things, and you'll see that here shortly. But I had to use that moose. It was just too cute. I know it's not a reindeer, but It was close enough. It has antlers and, it's just cute. So I used it, seeing how the girls had their little glasses on. Here I'm cutting out a piece that I'm going to write, my journaling on, but I don't want my journaling being right out there for everybody. One, I'm not a huge fan of my handwriting. So I went ahead and I am looking for something now, which was on there, the same line that I cut the other piece out of. And I am going to make me a pocket. I'm going to use that top one right there. So I literally could have just cut the entire line out, and instead I made it hard for myself and had to turn around and go back later and do it. But I'm going to go ahead and tape this down, make sure that that card sits in the pocket well, and it slides down in so it doesn't show more than I want it to. And here I'm picking up another mousse from the sticker sheet, and it won't stay stuck down because I rubbed it across my arm until I'm ready for it to. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my pocket down really quick. See, and then I moved the ribbon and I'm like, oh man. So I'm going to have to go and glue that again. I add quite a bit more glue this time and I hold it for a second or two. And then I go back to doing what I was doing. I'm going to go ahead and stick the pocket down. Sorry, excuse me. And I'm going to start playing with the embellishments. I'm going to go ahead and add this little piece of foam. After that one, I actually threw off the table. I had to get after I was done filming. But the second little piece actually made it onto the moose's head. And then I glued the rest of them down flat. And I'm going to add glue to the back of my title. That beautiful acrylic piece there. I love the soft color and it goes great with this collection. So I went ahead and added glue to the back of that and glued it down, before I threw it like I did the foam. I was looking for more foam to go behind my photos to pop it up, but I couldn't find my foam, like I said. So I went ahead and I'm going to just go ahead and tape these down flat. And I'm going to do the same with the other one. This way, once I have these down, adding a little more glue again. Once I have these down, I am going to go ahead and start pulling embellishments. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in with the stars. I thought I might use the stars, but I decided not to for this layout. I like the little hearts. These ones right here. They're just so cute. So I use one of them is the same color as the title, and then there's some white hearts as well. And they're all from the Christmas release. So I went ahead and added those down, and now I'm going to start looking for more embellishments. I do grab a couple of these word stickers off this sheet here. Let's see. This one says, "Let's stay home." And the next one that I grabbed says, "Winter days." It was cold outside. They wanted to stay home. So it worked for me. It's all good. Here I went ahead and grabbed my little tray. I love that little house. And so I kept it out because I was like, I wanted to try to find a way to use it, especially since I used the little word saying that said, "Let's stay home." So I figured, hey, perfect way to be able to use that. So I do keep it out. And I decided to use the house here. I did not like it behind the moose, animal. And then I grabbed a couple of little poinsettias that are in here as well, or what I think they're poinsettias, but they're purple and pink and stuff like that. So I grabbed some of those out, and I keep going back for more little bits and pieces. And then I start gluing. And I'm going to add my little pieces of foam behind my house and pop it up. Oh, now that I'm watching this, I should have put thread behind it. And maybe behind the moose. Stink. Oh, well. I still like the layout, so it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue these other acrylic pieces down so I don't lose them if I move the layout or anything. Because I lose something else here in a minute. But it's okay. I had to get a drink of my coffee, too. I bet you guys get tired of watching me drink my coffee. I apologize. I grabbed another sticker off that sticker sheet. It's just one of the little tabs, and I put it over there on that right-hand photo. And then I started grabbing some of my other pieces to see, just kind of going through. And just seeing what I had and what I wanted to use. And I love these decorative brads. They're just too cute. So I grabbed a couple of those and put them down by the bottom of the right-hand photo and then over above the house as well. Then I decided that was enough, and I keep going back in to grab other things. I do grab the enamel dots right here, and I add some of those Where around the area, I put some of the decorative brads, and then up by the title as well. Just little pops of color, because I use the darker teal and the darker pink as well. I trimmed a little bit of the white ribbon that was hanging off the bottom. I trimmed a little bit of that off. Added the other tab up there on the left-hand photo. And the florals don't stay where they're at because I messed it up. Here, I went ahead and just did my thing where I cut it off the edge instead of ripping it. And I'll rough it up. And I'm just adding white behind it. I think it would have been nice with the darker teal color, but I couldn't find any right now in my stash. And I wasn't going to look forever. So I went ahead and added the white. And realized I had not stuck the flowers down and that I just taped this to the white cardstock. And didn't think about the fact that, hey, I'm not sticking this whole piece behind. So I'm going back now and cutting that. Yeah, I was doing really good at this point. I went ahead and cut a chunk out of the other side as well. But this time I remembered to cut this before I stuck it to the back of my layout. And then I went ahead and added my adhesive. And I will tape that down. Let's see here. Playing with the adhesive, I'm going to line it up and make sure I have it where I want to. And then I will rough those edges up. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back and actually glue down the flowers so I don't lose them again. And I do move these flowers over here by the tab instead of up top by the mousse. And now I grabbed out my my shimmer splash from my stash in Gilded, and I am going to get that all over my layout just to have a little bit of sparkle and shine on there. And that finishes up this layout. I apologize for my yawning, and I apologize for farbling all over myself. But if you enjoyed this, please make sure to like and subscribe so you're notified when I upload more. And I really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye.